is crucial in helping you not become overwhelmed or consumed by any single thought, especially negative ones. Developing awareness of thoughts also means observing the patterns in your thinking. Many people unknowingly repeat the same thought cycles, especially when dealing with emotional triggers. If you've experienced failure in the past, for example, your mind may frequently revisit those past failures, reinforcing feelings of inadequacy. When you become aware of this pattern, you can make a conscious decision to change it. Rather than focusing on the past, you can choose to focus on the present moment and the possibilities ahead. This shift in focus is an essential part of taking control of your mind, transforming automatic thought cycles into purposeful, positive thinking. Another aspect of awareness is learning to discern between helpful and unhelpful thoughts. Some thoughts are constructive and help us navigate life's challenges with clarity, while others are detrimental, leading to stress, anxiety, or self-doubt. For example, when faced with a challenge, a helpful thought might be, "I don't know all the answers, but I'm capable of figuring this out." An unhelpful thought might be, "I'm going to fail." Awareness allows you to spot these distinctions, making it easier to choose thoughts that empower you rather than those that disempower you. Awareness also leads to greater self-compassion. Often, we are our harshest critics. We allow negative thoughts about ourselves to take over, and we respond to ourselves with judgment instead of understanding. When you cultivate awareness of your thoughts, you begin to recognize when you're being overly critical of yourself. Instead of buying into self-judgment, awareness enables you to respond with kindness, recognizing that everyone has struggles and imperfections. This practice of self-awareness allows you to develop a healthier and more compassionate relationship with yourself. One of the most effective ways to cultivate awareness of your thoughts is through mindfulness practices. Mindfulness teaches you to observe your thoughts without judgment or attachment, helping you to create a mental space between stimulus and response. When you practice mindfulness, you learn to simply notice thoughts as they come and go without getting caught up in them. This practice enhances your ability to observe your mental landscape and respond intentionally rather than being swept away by unconscious patterns. Journaling is another useful tool for developing awareness of thoughts. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences can help you organize and clarify your thinking. It allows you to see your thought patterns on paper and can provide valuable insights into areas of your life where you may be struggling. Journaling serves as an excellent tool for reflecting on recurring negative thoughts, enabling you to understand their source and begin to challenge them. In conclusion, awareness of your thoughts is a critical component of taking control of your mind. It allows you to break free from automatic negative thinking patterns and begin to make conscious choices about the thoughts you allow to shape your reality. By developing this awareness, you can create space for more empowering thoughts, gain insight into recurring mental patterns, and foster a sense of self-compassion. Ultimately, awareness is the first step in mastering your mind and transforming your life from the inside out. The power of choice is one of the most profound and transformative forces available to each of us. Our lives are shaped not only by the circumstances we encounter, but also by the choices we make in response to those circumstances. While we often cannot control external events, we have complete authority over how we choose to think, feel, and act in the face of those events. Understanding and embracing this power can dramatically change the course of our lives, allowing us to break free from patterns of negativity and limitation. Every moment of every day, we are presented with choices. These choices can be as small as deciding what to eat for breakfast, or as significant as determining how to respond to a challenging situation. The critical point is that, regardless of the nature of the situation, we always have a choice in how we perceive it and how we respond to it. This understanding gives us a profound sense of control over our lives. When we are unaware of the power of choice, we often feel like victims of our circumstances. We may believe that we are at the mercy of our emotions, our environment, or the people around us. However, the truth is that we are always in control of our response. For example, imagine you encounter a stressful situation at work. Perhaps you receive negative feedback from a colleague or boss. The natural response might be to feel upset, discouraged, or even defensive. However, when you realize that you have the power to choose your reaction, You can decide to approach the situation differently. Instead of allowing anger or frustration to take over, you can choose to remain calm, reflect on the feedback constructively, and use it as an opportunity to grow. This shift from being reactive to proactive is at the heart of the power of choice. It involves recognizing that we have the ability to direct our thoughts and emotions. By choosing a positive and constructive response, we can transform what would otherwise be a negative experience into a stepping stone for personal development. This process allows us to regain a sense of control in situations where we might otherwise feel helpless. The power of choice also extends to the way we think about ourselves and our potential. Often people hold limiting beliefs that prevent them from achieving their goals. These beliefs, such as "I'm not good enough" or "I'll never succeed," stem from past experiences, societal pressures, or negative self-talk. However, these beliefs are not facts, they are choices. When you realize that you have the power to change the way you think about yourself, you can begin to replace these limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of thinking "I'm not good enough," you can choose to believe "I am worthy of success and I have the ability to achieve my dreams." This shift in mindset is not always easy, especially when we've spent years operating from a place of doubt and insecurity. However, the more you practice choosing empowering thoughts, the more natural it becomes. Your thoughts are habits, and like any habit, they can be changed. By intentionally choosing to focus on what is possible rather than what is limiting, you can break free from the mental chains that have held you back. Furthermore, the power of choice lies in how we shape our daily habits and routines. Habits are the building blocks of our lives, and they are created through repeated choices. Whether it's deciding to exercise, read, meditate, or engage in a negative behavior like procrastination or self-sabotage, our habits shape the trajectory of our lives. The key is to become aware of the habits you formed and recognize that, just like any other choice, you have the power to change them. If you want to create a life that aligns with your goals and values, you can start by making small, deliberate choices that move you in the right direction. Over time, these small choices accumulate, and they have a profound impact on the person you become. Another critical area where the power of choice plays a pivotal role is in relationships. The people we interact with influence our lives significantly, but we also have the power to choose how we engage with them. In relationships, we can choose to respond with patience, empathy, and understanding, or we can choose to react with frustration, anger, or indifference. While we cannot control how others behave, we can control how we show up in our relationships. By making intentional choices to communicate clearly, listen with empathy, and maintain healthy boundaries, we can cultivate relationships that support our well-being and personal growth. Ultimately, the power of choice is about taking responsibility for our lives and recognizing that, while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we always have the ability to control how we respond. It is in the moments of choice that we determine our path forward. Each choice we make, whether it's in how we think, how we act, or how we respond, builds the life we experience. The more we embrace this power, the more empowered and fulfilled we become. Life is a series of choices, and by making conscious, intentional decisions, we can create the life we truly desire. Yelling or storming off, you can choose to take a deep breath, step back, and give yourself time to reflect. This pause allows you to respond to the situation thoughtfully, rather than being driven by the immediate intensity of the emotion. A key aspect of emotional regulation is reframing negative emotions. Instead of viewing emotions like anger, fear, or sadness as something inherently bad, you can learn to reframe them as valuable signals. For example, anger can be a sign that something is important to you, that your boundaries have been crossed, or that something needs to change. Fear can indicate that you are stepping out of your comfort zone, which can be an opportunity for growth. By reframing these emotions, you can use them as motivation to take positive action, rather than letting them derail your plans or cause unnecessary stress. Another important element of emotional mastery is developing emotional resilience. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, and how we respond to them is crucial to our overall well-being. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from difficult emotions or situations, bouncing back with strength and clarity. This does not mean suppressing difficult emotions, but rather processing them in a healthy way and using them as learning experiences. For example, after experiencing a disappointment, instead of staying stuck in feelings of defeat, you can choose to reflect on what you learned from the situation and how you can improve moving forward. Emotional resilience is about accepting that challenges are a natural part of life, and they do not define your worth or future success. Self-compassion also plays a vital role in emotional mastery. Often, when we experience difficult emotions, we are quick to criticize ourselves. We may feel guilty for feeling angry, anxious, or sad, and this self-criticism only amplifies our emotional struggles. Emotional mastery involves treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during challenging times. When you acknowledge your emotions without judgment and give yourself the space to feel, process, and heal, you cultivate a healthier relationship with yourself. Self-compassion allows you to respond to your emotions with patience, knowing that all emotions, even the difficult ones, are part of the human experience. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools in developing emotional mastery. These practices help you stay present with your emotions, enabling you to observe them without being overwhelmed by them. Mindfulness teaches you to recognize emotions as they arise and gives you the space to choose how to respond. Through meditation, you can build a greater sense of inner peace and balance, making it easier to remain calm and focused even in emotionally charged situations. Finally, emotional mastery is not about eliminating emotions or avoiding discomfort. Rather, it's about developing a balanced and healthy relationship with them. Emotions are not obstacles to success or happiness. They are part of the human experience that, when understood and managed effectively, can enrich our lives and contribute to our growth. By mastering your emotions, you take control of your responses and reactions, empowering yourself to live a more intentional and fulfilling life. In conclusion, emotional mastery is an essential skill that empowers you to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity, resilience, and balance. By becoming aware of your emotions, understanding their causes, learning to regulate them, and building emotional resilience, you can transform your emotional experiences into powerful tools for personal growth and well-being. Through mindfulness, self-compassion, and reflection, you can create a harmonious relationship with your emotions, ultimately leading to a more peaceful, purposeful, and empowered life. Reprogramming your mind is one of the most powerful ways to transform your life and unlock your full potential. Just as a computer can be reprogrammed to perform new functions, your mind can also be reshaped to foster new beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors that support your growth and well-being. Many of the thoughts and patterns that govern our lives are learned over time, often from past experiences, societal influences, and the environment we were raised in. While some of these beliefs may be empowering, others can be limiting, holding us back from achieving our goals and experiencing the life we desire. Reprogramming your mind involves consciously altering these mental patterns to promote a mindset of possibility, resilience, and success. The first step in reprogramming your mind is recognizing the existing thought patterns that no longer serve you. Often, these patterns are deeply ingrained, stemming from childhood experiences, cultural conditioning, or past failures. For example, you may have grown up hearing messages like you're not good enough, or you'll never succeed, which may have led to a belief that you're incapable of achieving your dreams. These limiting beliefs are powerful because they shape the way you perceive yourself and the world around you. However, the crucial realization is that these beliefs are not fixed truths. They are just patterns of thought that can be changed. Once you've identified these limiting beliefs, the next step is to replace them with empowering thoughts. This is where the process of reprogramming truly begins. Instead of thinking, "I can't," shift your focus to "I am capable." Rather than thinking, "I'm not worthy," choose to believe, "I am deserving of success and happiness." The key to this process is repetition. Just as you can develop a negative belief through repeated thinking, you can create a positive, empowering belief by consciously choosing to think it over and over again. Over time, this repeated affirmation begins to replace the old, limiting belief with a new, positive one. Affirmations are one of the most effective tools for reprogramming your mind. These are positive present tense statements that affirm the reality you wish to create. For example, if you want to increase your confidence, you might repeat to yourself, "I am confident and capable in every situation." The more you say these affirmations, the more your subconscious mind starts to accept them as truth. It's important to note that affirmations should be said with conviction and belief, even if you don't fully believe them at first. The act of saying them consistently helps to embed them in your subconscious mind, shifting your internal dialogue in a positive direction. Visualization is another powerful technique for reprogramming the mind. The brain does not distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences, meaning that by visualizing your desired outcome, you can begin to train your mind to believe that it is possible. Spend time each day imagining yourself living your ideal life, whether it's succeeding in your career, achieving personal goals, or enjoying healthy, fulfilling relationships. Picture the sights, sounds, and feelings associated with your success. This mental rehearsal helps to create new neural pathways in the brain, reinforcing the belief that what you want is possible. Over time, these positive mental images become more deeply embedded in your subconscious, influencing your behavior and decisions. In addition to affirmations and visualization, mindfulness and meditation are incredibly effective in the process of reprogramming your mind. These practices allow you to become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, giving you the ability to choose which ones to focus on. Meditation helps to calm the mind, reducing stress and promoting mental clarity. It also allows you to observe your thoughts without judgment, so you can consciously choose to let go of negative or unhelpful thinking patterns. By incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine, you create space for more positive and constructive thoughts to emerge. Another important aspect of reprogramming your mind is the influence of your environment. The people, media, and experiences you surround yourself with play a significant role in shaping your thoughts and beliefs. If you constantly expose yourself to negativity, whether through toxic relationships, negative news, or self-defeating thoughts, you are reinforcing limiting beliefs. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with positive influences, supportive people, and uplifting content, you create an environment that nurtures growth and encourages a mindset of possibility. Choose to be around those who inspire and motivate you, and limit exposure to negativity as much as possible. This helps to strengthen the new positive beliefs you are trying to create. It's also essential to take consistent, purposeful action toward your goals. Reprogramming your mind is not just about changing your thoughts, it's about aligning your actions with your new beliefs. If you believe that you are worthy of success, you will start to take the actions necessary to achieve it. This may involve stepping out of your comfort zone, trying new things, or making decisions that align with your higher aspirations. The more you take action that aligns with your reprogrammed beliefs, the more your new mindset becomes solidified, and the more your reality begins to shift. Finally, be patient and compassionate with yourself during this process. Reprogramming your mind takes time, effort, and consistency. Old beliefs don't disappear overnight, and setbacks may occur along the way. However, by staying committed to the process and consistently reinforcing positive thoughts and actions, you will gradually replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Over time, your mindset will shift, and you will begin to see changes in your external reality as well. In conclusion, reprogramming your mind is a powerful way to take control of your life and achieve your goals. By identifying and challenging limiting beliefs, using affirmations, visualization, mindfulness, and taking aligned action, you can rewire your mind to support your growth and success. The key is persistence and consistency. Over time, your thoughts will shift, and your life will begin to reflect the positive changes you've made within. Practice that helps to deepen this sense of present moment awareness. Meditation typically involves sitting quietly and focusing on a single point of attention, such as the breath, a sound, or a mantra. The purpose of meditation is not to empty the mind, but rather to observe thoughts without attachment. This process allows us to notice when our minds wander and gently bring our focus back to the present moment. Over time, meditation trains the brain to be more focused and less reactive. It strengthens the mind's ability to maintain attention on a specific task, reducing distractions and improving concentration. Despite their many benefits, mindfulness and meditation require consistent practice and patience. In the beginning, it may be difficult to quiet the mind or maintain focus. Thoughts may wander, and it may seem challenging to stay present. However, the key to success is not to judge or criticize yourself, but to gently guide your attention back to the present moment whenever you notice it drifting. As with any new skill, it takes time to develop the ability to stay focused and present. The more you practice, the more natural mindfulness and meditation become, and the greater the rewards. Incorporating mindfulness and meditation into daily life can be simple and effective. You don't have to commit to hours of meditation each day. Just a few minutes of focused practice can make a significant difference. You can begin by setting aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and observe your thoughts and sensations. Alternatively, you can practice mindfulness throughout the day by bringing your full attention to everyday tasks such as eating, walking, or even washing dishes. By integrating mindfulness into your daily routine, you can begin to experience its profound benefits in all areas of your life. In conclusion, mindfulness and meditation are invaluable practices that offer numerous benefits for both the mind and body. By cultivating awareness of the present moment, individuals can reduce stress, enhance emotional regulation, and improve overall well-being. These practices allow us to create a sense of calm and clarity in a fast-paced, often overwhelming world. With consistent practice, mindfulness and meditation can lead to a deeper understanding of oneself, greater emotional resilience, and a more peaceful, centered existence. The influence of external inputs on our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors is profound and far-reaching. From the people we interact with to the media we consume, external factors shape our perceptions of the world and our place within it. While we often believe that our thoughts and actions are solely the result of our internal beliefs and desires, they are in fact heavily influenced by the environment around us. Understanding how external inputs affect us can empower us to make more conscious decisions about the influences we allow into our lives and the ways we respond to them. One of the most significant external inputs is the people we surround ourselves with. The influence of friends, family, colleagues, and acquaintances cannot be overstated. Humans are social creatures, and our social circles play a key role in shaping our values, attitudes, and behaviors. This phenomenon is known as social influence, and it occurs through both direct and indirect interactions. For example, if you spend time with people who are motivated and positive, you are likely to adopt similar attitudes and behaviors. Conversely, if you surround yourself with negative or toxic individuals, their energy and mindset can drain you, leading you to adopt their pessimism or self-limiting beliefs. Social influence also extends to the wider community, such as cultural norms, societal expectations, and the behavior of the broader population. Our society often places pressure on individuals to conform to certain standards, whether in terms of appearance, career success, or personal achievements. This pressure can subtly influence our decisions and desires, pushing us to pursue goals that may not align with our true values. For instance, the relentless pursuit of material wealth and status, often promoted through media and societal messages, can lead individuals to measure their self-worth based on external accomplishments rather than inner fulfillment. The media is another powerful external influence, shaping the way we think about ourselves, others, and the world around us. Television, movies, social media, and advertising all play a role in creating and reinforcing societal ideals and standards. The portrayal of beauty, success, relationships, and happiness in the media often sets unrealistic expectations for individuals, leading them to feel inadequate or dissatisfied with their own lives. Social media, in particular, has exacerbated this effect as people are constantly exposed to curated, idealized images of others' lives. This can lead to feelings of jealousy, anxiety, and insecurity as individuals compare themselves to the seemingly perfect lives of others. The way we consume information also impacts our mindset. In today's digital age, we are constantly bombarded with information, news, opinions, advertisements, and more. The type of content we engage with can significantly influence our thoughts and emotions. For example, regularly consuming negative or sensationalized news can heighten feelings of fear, anxiety, and helplessness. On the other hand, seeking out positive, uplifting content can promote a more optimistic outlook on life. The information we absorb shapes our understanding of the world, so being intentional about the sources we trust and the content we engage with is crucial for maintaining a balanced and healthy perspective. External inputs also come from our environment, the physical spaces we inhabit. Our surroundings can affect our mood, energy levels, and overall well-being. For instance, living in cluttered or disorganized spaces can lead to feelings of stress or overwhelm, while a clean, organized environment can promote a sense of calm and clarity. Similarly, the people we encounter in our daily lives, whether in the workplace, in public spaces, or online, can have a significant impact on our emotional state. Positive, supportive interactions can uplift us, while negative, hostile interactions can drain our energy and affect our mood for hours or even days. Another key external influence is the educational system. From a young age, the education system plays a significant role in shaping how we view ourselves in the world. Teachers, peers, and the curriculum itself contribute to the development of our skills, knowledge, and self-concept. Education influences the values we hold and the way we approach problem solving and critical thinking. It also reinforces societal norms and expectations, often guiding individuals towards certain career paths or ways of thinking. However, the educational system is not without its limitations, and external factors such as bias, discrimination, and unequal access to resources can influence how individuals are shaped by their educational experiences. Despite the pervasive nature of external influences, it is important to recognize that we have the power to control how we respond to these inputs. While we cannot entirely shield ourselves from external influences, we can make conscious choices about the sources we engage with and the people we surround ourselves with. By cultivating awareness of the impact that external inputs have on our thoughts and behaviors, we can begin to filter out negativity and focus on those influences that align with our values and support our growth. One way to do this is by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness allows us to become more aware of our reactions to external inputs, enabling us to respond with intention rather than automatic reactivity. When we are mindful, we can pause before allowing an external influence to affect our emotions or behavior. This pause gives us the opportunity to choose a response that aligns with our true self, rather than being swept away by external pressures or negative influences. In conclusion, external inputs play a significant role in shaping our thoughts, emotions, and actions. From the people we interact with to the media we consume, the environment around us has a profound impact on our mindset and overall well-being. By understanding the power of these external influences, we can make more intentional choices about the sources we engage with and the way we respond to the world. While we may not be able to control every external input, we can take control of how we react to them, empowering ourselves to create a life that aligns with our true values and desires.